Hello everybody, welcome back to A Slug's Dream. Where did we leave off? Was it on cornered? It was not. Let's try cornered. How are we going to get over to that flower? The gap is 3 long. So, I wonder if we are not using the teleporters at all, if we are just making some kind of a bridge. Now we're one short. So how could I move further over? Well, because the orientation of the blocks is the problem. Because I can't tip this over to the right. And I need to close that gap somehow. That's not what I wanted. Ooh. That'll do it. I feel like that wasn't the intended solution, but I feel that about half the time on these levels here. Pop back into secluded? Nah, not yet. What's over here? We did floating island and mirrors. Let's have a look at wide berth. Right, we need to climb. I'm going to assume I can't tip this over. I can tip this over. Interesting. But I can't tip it up that way there. I'm assuming I want to do something like this, where I could then come in here if that was kind of oriented the other direction. If I do this and push that into there and then tip this over, I can come into here. Could I then make myself kind of a pseudo bridge? I guess I can't, because this tile is one lower than that. But we're onto something here, I think. What I really want is to be able to tip this up closer to everything else. But I can't do that whilst they are on the outside perimeter of the level. Because the only way I could do it is if I could stand here and do that. Well, what if we come back? Can I put this here, or even here, right? Then this tips over. Oh, I'm going to have water problems, aren't I? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, put that there. I've done this one too far over. So bring this over to the left. Far enough that I can go around it. And push this to here. Now I need the other end of this blue one And that lets me get to my flowers. Well done, you managed to solve it without putting portals into portals. No, I didn't. I have no idea how many solutions they've accounted for in all these things. Towers. Oh, goodness. Well, I feel like this is an inevitability. But now I can't push that down any further. I can do that, which is possibly interesting. But I can't move the further down red piece one north, or the further up piece one south, to make them meet in the middle. Does it start upright? It does start upright. If I do this, I now have problems. And there's very little else I can do with that. There's not very many moving parts here, so I feel like it shouldn't be super hard to work towards a correct answer, but never that simple, is it? I would like the stone to go through the middle of that guy. But I don't know that I can do that. How am I gonna... Wait. What happens if I do... Okay, I need the stone piece on the left. But not there on the left. If I put that here, then push this down, yep. And then push this off, except no, I need to be... If I move this off... Oh, I can now do that. Which is interesting. So there's lots of moving parts there, really. Slightly different to how I was envisaging that going, but I think we learned something useful. Basically, I can use this piece as an extra piece to the south for tipping stuff. I can't push the red one through the red one. I guess that comes down to like a non-working infinite loop style thing. And these are 3 high, and the right hand side is 3 high, but of course after I go in I have to get back. That is always something to be aware of. I cannot get back with that. I'm not certain what I could be doing here. I can't push a red portal through a red portal. If I put that there, I think one of the real problems I have is not being able to go through a horizontal teleporter. It just won't let me. Right, what about stages? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff happening, isn't it? Right, I now want this tipped over and preceding me. Actually, no I don't. I want to tip it into that gap. That was an easy one. Alright, we'll leave towers. Leave secluded. What do we have left on this left side? Did I ever do? We did do well. Okay. I'm haunted by that level to the point I can't remember the solution that I did at some point. Down here, we looked at some of the cactus stuff before. Oh yes, you. So, I can lift this up, but then I can't eat this. That won't be able to be pushed upwards. Like, this can't be pushed towards me because there's no resistance to do so at this point. Because pushing down is just going to push the top one. If I push this down, nothing happens, and I can't climb up the side of it at this stage. Do I need them both up here? Is a great question. Is there ever a time where this is a solution? It's probably not that. And this is working up to much the same thing. What happens if I do the following? Tip this over so that the bottom edge is protruding. Right, that just stops that from rising. I should have guessed that, but I wanted to be sure. I wasn't certain if this could raise it up. But it cannot. What else could I do with two rectangles? Fall off, that's what I can do. This feels hopeful, but I don't know how to then climb higher. If I put both up, at least in this orientation, I can't then stack them on one another in any way. That won't ever work because I can't get it away from the edge, but this will be a suitable difference. But this is going to end up... I can eat the flower, but the cactus hurts too much to touch it. How can I raise part of this up? If this were here... Well, I need to use one of these to push that back further onto that. That won't tip. Does this ever help me? Because once I move it will fall again, so... I don't think so. How did I even get there? From the underside. I don't know what else I can do with these two blocks. There's some way of stacking them I'm missing. Alright, Barbs, you beat me. Double climb. God. Alright, one down. Can I ever rotate this so the portal is facing a different direction? I think I can. And then can I just do the same thing? Can't do the same thing there, it's too high. I don't know that I can put one teleporter on top of another teleporter, or on top of this block, to make it taller. What if... No. What if... Can I make some kind of a twisting staircase with resistance to move upwards? And now I need to go... I need this piece, the one on the right, to be one further up the level. To do that, I need this out, and widthways. So then I can push this back and across. Then I need to get this back again. That's fine. I've lost the mental picture of what I was trying to build, which is always delightful. This didn't work at all. What did I think was going to happen exactly? How can I get on top of this? Alright, new idea. I need my stone piece out. Undo. Let me verbalize my thought process here. I want to use this as... I want this piece to not have empty space behind it. So then I can climb onto this. That needs resistance as well. Oh god, it just gets more complicated. Can I do the whole thing backward? Oh, there's... Oh, the other flowers I forgot about. Can I undo through a reset? I can. Because... No, stop that. If this is here... Can I climb... I don't need to climb on you because I can do that. So if the cacti was in front of that right now, I would be able to push my way up this. However, I wouldn't be able to get to this point without using the cacti as a teleporter. Or without using the teleporter to surpass the cacti. I hate that it's such a process to move a teleporter. Like, can totally do it. It's just going to take me 25 extra moves to push stuff this way and that way. Hold on. If I put this there, come through this, I'm still unable to get to where I want to be. I've also lost access to the other teleporter because I put it too close to the water. Come back to me, teleporter. Right, this... Back to here again. Which does feel like the closest I've gotten. That resistance in the middle means the stone can't slide up and down. Fine with that. That puts the teleporter too close. I could be so far away from a solution for all I know. That's the really terrifying bit. No, I don't know. I don't want to deal with that either. Give me something easy. Walled. No, we've tried you. Give me something new. Weird chasm. Why are you weird? Oh, that's clay. Of course it's clay. We're in the clay world. But what else can I possibly do here? I don't know what I can otherwise do here. Unless I need to nuke out the clay. For some reason. But I'm never getting past this water now. Is this interesting to me? I don't know that it is. Oh, hello. Hello. Nice. You managed to solve it without climbing. Was I supposed to climb? This is getting more complicated, isn't it? I need to get over there. I think I have 2 lumps of clay. That green one is not going to be going anywhere fast. Okay, that's stone now. But that hurts me. How do I get that stone piece down from there? There's some way I can trick these into seeming closer to one another. I think I can. Watch this. I put this somewhere I can recover it. And then this is going to get tipped upright. And become an extension of the place I need to put it. Except I need it to be the other way up. Because of course I do. How's that for what I need? Right, is 1 3-long piece enough? Yes. Cool. Little pond. Right, don't know why I've been given 4 things to eat right off the bat. We've got some unique positioning puzzle here, it seems. Ah, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Well, it's not that big a problem, is it? Just work around it all. Easy one. Right, walled was a struggle. What do we think is like the next most expected set of puzzles to try? We tried towers, didn't we? Yeah, I do not understand towers. Are we going up here next? Dunk? I thought I did this. This seems incredibly familiar. I have to get one of these up on top of the other one. But I can't put a teleporter through a teleporter. So how am I going to do that? Am I going to have to... Because we did one of these, but we had like more moving parts, I think. Because the idea is to get one of these beams face down on top of the block so that I can leave the level. It just becomes a question of how do I do that? The answer is currently, I have no idea. Because I can be here, but I can't go through the gate. Is their starting position a clue, do we think? Where did the last half hour go? Good grief. Okay, let's give this a few minutes of thought. Otherwise, this will be our abandoning point for the day. If that's over... Is there any position I can tip this onto this? Or if it's one over? Will that tip onto there? It will. Okay. This feels like the start of something. I can only climb in this one because it's the only one that has an available face to match. I can't tip both of them up together. How can I make this higher? I guess... I'm assuming I can't do this. Oh, I can do that. Okay. That changes everything. Because I can just do this. And then... I can do... this, but I need this to be further back, and I can't make that further back without the other one being lower down because of their orientations. And now I can't push that way. So that starts there. That comes over. This becomes upright. No, because it's way too... Wait, I could do this. If I make this be face down, I then have options. Except it's the wrong options. Okay, that's now in the center. So, if I back out of here, we got it. Cool. Alright, that is going to be a Slug's Dream for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.